Hi and welcome back. I just want to quickly deal with this little canard which I see popping up all the time.
You need to leave 6 dB of headroom if you're sending your mix off to a mastering engineer.
As we say here in the UK, this is bollocks. PCM audio is completely linear right up until the point of clipping, so from an audio quality perspective there's no difference between a mix that peaks at -6 dBFS and a mix that peaks at -0.6 dBFS. If your mastering engineer wants more headroom to work in, they can just attenuate your mix accordingly. The only thing you need to avoid is going over full scale. And even that isn't a problem if you render a 32-bit float file. There are reasons to leave a sensible amount of headroom, however. First of all, if you mix like that anyway, you'll just have an easier time of it. Mixing with plenty of headroom is both easier and more fun than being pushed up hard against the limits all the time. Trust me, I used to make the same mistake. Second, if your mix has plenty of headroom, your mastering engineer doesn't have to check for clipping. It's immediately obvious that you're nowhere near full scale, and they don't have to check your peaks to see if they're actually clipping or just uncomfortably close to it. It saves them a bit of time and hassle, which adds up if they're dealing with a full album. Third, submitting mixes with headroom makes you look like you know what you're doing. It suggests that you mixed with plenty of headroom, like a seasoned pro, even if you actually didn't. So next question, let's assume your mix is very close to clipping, or actually hitting the red. I often see the question, how should I bring it down? I tried lowering all my channel faders, but it changed my mix. Which kind of makes me want to scream. What, exactly, do you think the master fader is there for? No, it's not going to compromise the quality in any way. Just turn down the master fader so you're not clipping, and you have a sensible amount of headroom. Seriously, this is fine. Don't overcomplicate it. There's only one scenario in which you need to leave your master fader at Unity. If you're applying 16-bit dither, pre-fader, and rendering to a 16-bit file. But you're sending this off for mastering, so you're not doing that, right? You're rendering a 24-bit file and telling the DAW to apply its own dither, right? Or you're rendering a 32-bit float file that doesn't require dither. Or you're rendering 24 bits and just not bothering with dither because, quite frankly, no one will ever know the difference. But you're not dithering to 16 bits with a plugin on your master, therefore there's no reason to keep it at Unity Gain. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching.